This is Ashwini. Welcome to CKA Search channel. The purpose of my channel is to get people who want to give CKA exam to get started on their hands-on practicing journey once they finish a formal course of CKA and have a basic understanding of Kubernetes concepts. This creates the depth in your understanding of each concept and helps you crack the CKA exam. With that introduction, let's get started with today's video. This is the 5th video in networking series. I have a playlist for each concept of Kubernetes prompted in the video and also provided in the description. So let's start today's video. This is about Nodeport. I set the context here. So let's read the question and try to understand it. Create a Nodeport service named app service CKA with below specification to expose the Nginx app CKA deployment in the Nginx app space namespace with port and target port 80, protocol TCP, and node port 31000. Okay, let's go to the docs and go to services, and we'll try to understand a little bit about the type of the services. If we don't specify any type, then by default it is created as the type cluster IP service, and this exposes the service on an internal cluster IP. But if you want to expose it, the service on a node's IP at a static port, then you use Nodeport, and with this it'll give you the freedom to set up your own load balancing solution to configure environments that are not fully supported by Kubernetes. Now there is a range for this Nodeport, which is between 30,000 and 32,767. So let's go back to let's copy the manifest of Nodeport. Name of the service is app service CKA. Type is Nodeport. Now it is also asked to create this service in a specific namespace, so make sure you add that as well, and the namespace is a specification in metadata, so I'm adding it here. Type is Nodeport, and the app name is Nginx app CKA. Port is 80 and target port is 80 as well. This is, I think by default it's TCP. Now we'll update the Nodeport. And that is it. The service is created now. I'm trying to describe the service. Okay, so why is it not found? Because it is created in the namespace Nginx app namespace, so I'll give the namespace. Yeah, so you can see the IP here, and port and target port 8080. The node port is 31000 and this is TCP, and the selector is Nginx app CKA. Let's try to validate the solution. validation is successful. Yeah, so my recommendation is creating manifests is one thing, but also trying to understand the concept is also really important. We will get questions like, okay, create services of a cluster IP type or a Nodeport type, but you really need to think in a way as to why, what type of service is required, why would this be required in a real world scenario, when can I use it. And once you start thinking in on those lines, then then you'll really understand the concept, and then manifest is just something that you are trying to create it, but then what we are trying to do is actually solving a networking problem, or trying to reach an application. So you really need to start thinking on those lines. But manifest, you will anyway learn it as you practice. That is the end of my video. I will provide the descriptions of KillerCoda link and the documentation link, and also the networking playlist link in my description. If you have liked my video, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.